Hiya, and welcome back to Monster Village. The game that teaches us that... I think we're finally ready to deal with the Elder. I think we're finally ready. It only took 3 times. When you pulled him out, did you have much trouble? No! No, I didn't, son. Seems to be hesitant. Did something happen in the waters? Yeah. Oh, right. That. About his weapon. You did not use it or anything, right? You just removed it from his body and placed it at the side? I know it would be dangerous for it to be around, but I would be in bigger trouble if I got rid of it. I don't want him to suddenly attack me again. Since I'm not really a blacksmith, I can't do anything with it, so I just left it there with his body. To prove to everyone right now, can you unlock this latch? I locked it again just now, and I want you to unlock it. Sure. There we go. Here, son. Here you go, Commander. The latch has been unlocked. It seems to be. This proves that Joseph has the knowledge to unlock the latch. Knowledge he got from the victim, Sir Largo. Well, Admiral. Then answer me this. How can we be sure he didn't know about how to open a latch? Easy. If you remember the village chief's testimony earlier, true Avarians don't need to wear armor. Wearing armor only hinders their movements, and since they have scales and fur that are as strong as a monster's, there was no reason for him to use armor. Ergo, Joseph did not know how to unlock a latch before meeting the victim. Now fuck you, Admiral. He looked confused? Confused? Worried? I'm not sure, but he looked like he was unsure. Let me change the question then. Why do you think he looked confused? Yeah, not yet. It's not out yet. It might be because I saw the hunter in fear rather than relief. I'm not sure. Or maybe because he realized you look like a Devil Joe. Now fuck you, Admiral. So, you told the Elder what happened, including you being attacked? Yes, I did. The Elder looked so worried and panicked at the time with my leg bleeding. I really made a mess of things. Sorry for making you do this, son. It's fine. What's important now is that you told us and it is helping me a lot. Thanks, Joseph. There's a few more questions for you, alright? Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Son of a bitch. The pocket pussy. I forgot that. Wait, what? Joseph, can I see the wound again? Son, it's on my thigh and I have to pull this down. I could show it, but your eyes only on this green body. Right. Just face towards me and I'll check it. Fine. Is this good? Alright. I just want to confirm the mark it has. You can hide it again. Judging from the marking, it definitely looks like it was from a carving knife, or at least a backup one. Did you at least get it cleaned and disinfected? The feline medic helped me patch it up. Good. Joseph, are you okay? Thanks, son. I'm doing better now. Pickle-flavored scar. That sounds very painful. Wait a second, Joseph. You're bleeding from your leg, right? Yes, I was. I just want to confirm, how did you position yourself? Position. What do you mean? I'll tell you later, Joseph. But for now, just answer my question. How did you position yourself when you were removing his armor? I don't know how to explain. It's not really easy to put it into words, son. Let me rephrase it then. Was your right leg anywhere near his head while you were removing his armor? If you put it that way. And you remember having my leg near his head because of the position of the latch. Did you want me to rub my thigh on your face too? Maybe later. No, that's not it. The Admiral claimed, along with our doctors, that the victim arrived in the village rather bloodied. To be more precise, the victim's head was rather covered in blood. I thought it was weird at one point too. How would it be weird? Clearly this Devil Joe attacked him. We already have the wounds on his chest. There's nothing to be confused for this. Yes, in the court. Obviously. But first, we have to make sure that everyone's okay with it. Remember, consent is hot. If we're going to do shit with Joseph in public, we need to make sure that everyone present is okay with it. There's nothing to be confused for this. Are you sure about that, Admiral? Are you really sure? Or have you forgotten how nature works? Yes, in front of the Admiral's salad just to piss him off. What? Young Asher, can you explain what you are trying to say? Yes, sir. Like I said, I thought it was weird when the first medical report I got didn't mention the wound. Then when Joseph said he has a wound on his leg, something clicked. The reason why the victim has a bloodied head was actually because Joseph was dripping his blood on his head while removing his armor. Silence. I demand everyone's silence. Young Asher, can you explain how you got that conclusion? Certainly, sir. If you look at the medical report both the feline medic and the doctor brought, another similarity shows. Sir Largo's head is covered in blood upon medical inspection, no external wounds on the head to signify a source. That's when I wondered, how did the blood get there anyway? I would like for you to read that report again, Scrivener. The scratch marks on his chest is a source. I'm not so sure about that, Admiral. There's a grueling flaw about that logic. What flaw? Explain yourself. What was the flaw here? Let's get something understood. First, Admiral. The victim could only be lying down or standing up. The victim never had a situation where he was actually bent forward or upside down. What are you talking about? The victim's position makes it impossible to have blood on his head. The rain that night even made sure that it would have flowed down so it wouldn't have splattered. Even if it was an accident, if the victim did have blood on his head, the source couldn't have been on the chest. This means the blood on his head wasn't from his chest wound. With the way how gravity works and where the victim was, we cannot confirm if the blood was the victim's blood. With Joseph's wound matching the testimony with Jack and Joseph's proof of heroism by saving a human he was supposed to hide from. Wouldn't you agree, Commander, that he deserves to be respected rather than accused? Sure. But that's not all. Let's say as well, for the sake of argument, that Joseph did accidentally scratch his chest. Wouldn't that mean Sir Largo also cut Joseph's leg? If they both did harm to each other, doesn't all this information mean that Sir Largo was the only one who attacked with intention? Silence. I see. The evidence seems to point that the residents here do not hold any malice towards the guild. I believe I have seen enough and ready to hand down my verdict. Admiral, are you satisfied? Do you have any additional arguments? I do not. I accept my loss here. I see. You seem rather calm about this compared to your rather passionate start. I understood when I've been bested. I will return to the guild to report on this and leave this village with the Scrivener. I'm sure that is what he wanted. Is it just me, or did the Admiral have a change of heart all of a sudden? Something is still fishy here. Young Asher, do you have any other arguments? No. There's definitely something still missing here. But what is it? Young Asher? Sir. Is something the matter? You look very deep in thought. Now let's just move on, Commander. He is probably just daydreaming again. And maybe some ghostly woman giving her advice on what to say or something. That's not why! It's just that I feel like we were missing something. Missing something? Yes, sir. Something we overlooked. You already have your verdict and you still want to waste our time? What else do you want to complain about? I too see little value in this young Asher. Can you tell me what we are missing here? His wounds. Did we not discuss his chest wound already? What more can you do to prove my speculation was indeed wrong? We did, but this was not the only one I was talking about. Commander, correct me if I'm wrong, but Sir Largo, he's in a coma right now, right? I believe so. Admiral, what is his current status? He is resting at the house near the field. During recession earlier, the doctor said there was no improvement and he is still in a coma. I see. Continue, young Asher. What about this confuses you? Commander, we have yet to know who actually attacked Sir Largo. What? Silence! I demand silence! Admiral, is this true? Well, I think we didn't mention it. I guess even the commander didn't think about this. But there was something strange with the Admiral. Wait, could it be? No, that's the only way it made sense. But if so, why? Young Asher, do you have any ideas on this? Commander, I have a hunch, but I need to verify a few things first. Very well. Joseph, did you see anyone else before running off? Huh? I don't think I saw anyone else but that hunter I mentioned earlier. But I did hear someone deeper in the forest. Calling? I didn't hear what it actually was, just sounded like yelling to me. When I looked up, it was only one hunter standing there. I doubt the yelling came from him because it sounded further away. Admiral, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is you who called out to Jack, right? And if I'm not mistaken, you also confirmed it earlier. What is your point? When Joseph heard that scream, he ran away because he saw Jack. The Admiral then ordered Jack to chase after Joseph. Since the Admiral is wearing lighter armor than the other hunters, I can only assume he went down faster. By the time Jack sees him, it was only the Admiral and no other witnesses. This means the only other person to do this was... Ah! Young Asher? Makes sense now! The Admiral's the reason Sir Largo was in a coma. What?
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
Silence! Everyone, I demand silence. Young Asher, these are serious allegations.
It's time to drink water.
Exactly! What makes you think I was actually the one who caused this? The Admiral's a great asset to the guild. I frankly find it hard to believe he would harm a high-rank hunter. What even gave you this idea? I didn't want this conclusion either, sir. But it's the only one that made sense. Elaborate. The events tell the reasons itself. Once Joseph helped Sir Largo out of the water, he tried to remove his armor so he can breathe. In doing so, he also removed his weapon from him, mostly for his own safety. Before he spotted Jack, Joseph first heard the Admiral's voice calling out to him. This made Joseph look up and run away in a panic, leaving his armor and bowgun. But the Admiral saw as well what happened, ordering Jack to chase Joseph. On purpose or not, that left the Admiral and a conscious Largo to be the only ones together at the time. Meaning... the Admiral was the only one that could have knocked Sir Largo out! What the? Asher, are you sure about this? I've already conceded. Explain to me then why I would actually attack Sir Largo. I requested Sir Largo because he's one of the best hunters in the guild. What would I gain from attacking him? I have no motive, so this is all baseless. No, this isn't baseless. It's very based. Sending Jack to chase Joseph, wanting Sir Largo out of commission, locating the monster village? These all don't relate to each other. Maybe I'm thinking too normal. I can only speculate, but what is it that connects all this together? The Admiral is a persuasive person, to the point of having these hunters listen to him. His intention should be buried somewhere there. If I focus on his thought process, finding and judging a village full of monsters, that was his original intention. If he did that, he would be praised. Praise that would give him a promotion. What can you tell us, Jack? He's my senior, Largo. He's a high-rank hunter and someone I look up to. Unlike the Admiral, Sir Largo is not really a professional hunter. He often jokes during hunts, but also plays around when in a new location. But even when he is not serious, he always finishes the quest faster and better than anyone I've ever met. I even heard of rumors that he will get another rank up soon and might get a position as a vice commander. That's it! Huh? I now know why you did it! What? Explain. Sir Largo was a seasoned hunter with great achievements. It comes to stand that Sir Largo is up for promotion to a vice commander. Is this correct, sir? I cannot deny that we have been considering his accomplishments on our table for a while.
So what? These are just rumors. Even I brushed it off as just that. Give me facts. Evidences.
I don't need these if the rumors are to be believed.
What?
These rumors are spread around to the point that the hunters know Sir Largo is a great candidate for the promotion. Rumor or not, there was no way to confirm if this was true, making somebody very anxious. You wanted to gain the glory of finding this village. You wanted to be the judge and lock up these villagers. That is why you were so keen on proving them as monsters and why you withdrew once you saw there was no other plan. And you wanted to make sure that Sir Largo will not get in your way.
Absurd. This is all absurd. I've put my heart and soul into the guild. This is all just speculation.
But you forget one thing, Admiral. The medical report still has one detail that we have yet to talk about.
What?
I need to thank you, because like the blood and the signs of drowning, there was also another thing the doctor noticed on the report. When I was reading the report, I brushed it off as something that might have been normal. The indent wound on the head. I originally thought it was an old wound or from the fall, but thinking of the position of the wound and the situation, I don't think that's the case. This one was actually from the bow gun.
Absurd. Are you implying that I shot Largo? Why the fuck would I shoot Largo in the head?
Language, Admiral. I didn't say you shot Sir Largo. In fact, it was probably the reason why there was a bullet at the scene. You actually hit Largo on the head with the other end, causing the gun to cock itself. Doing so made it release the bullet. If you shoot him, it would cause a loud sound. A sound louder than the rain, which would have caused the attention of the other hunters. That is why you have to strike him on the head instead. Am I correct? You're probably hoping to actually kill Sir Largo and pit it on Joseph. Luckily, it backfired. His resilience as a hunter paid off because it only knocked him out. He has taken harder hits from high-ranked monsters, I assume. The shock from almost drowning in a blunt hit on the head can cause anyone to get knocked out into a short coma. And with Jack returning after chasing down Joseph, you had no choice but to stop there and play it off as an attempted assault instead. That is why you are rushing to leave before he wakes up and says his side of the story. I'll put holes in yours. Killing your competition for promotion while claiming you stopped a group of monsters. It's practically perfect. Almost perfect.
Fuck you! How dare you accuse someone like me? Proof! Where is your proof? Show it to me!
Admiral, calm yourself. It's okay, sir. I can handle this by myself. Admiral, you want proof? There's a simple way we can know for sure what happened. All we have to do is match the weapon imprint. I believe you have a bowgun under that table. If you have the doctor match the handle to the indent on Sir Largo's head, we can be sure that bowgun is what caused him to go into a coma. Partner that with you being the only one able to do it, and the only weapon was the bowgun. That fucking face. Admiral, you are guilty of attacking Sir Largo. Fuck, I'm not doing that again.
Meow, meow, meow.
Largo. I just imagine he's doing like a falsetto right there. It's like, Largo. Enough. Admiral, I suggest you calm yourself down. We'll have a discussion about your actions later, but now you need to calm yourself.
No. You ruined everything. You're just some fucking lowly scrivener.
He really pulled the... He really pulled the... Fucking, what was it? Really pulled the... And I would have gotten away with the 2 if it wasn't for you meddling kids. He really pulled that card.
You're not even a hunter.
I may not be, but a hunter is made to protect everyone. But all you cared about is yourself. I have someone to protect, and I will protect them from people such as yourself.
Ugh. You want to see the weapon so badly? Here! Have a taste of it!
What the?
Take this!
So look out! Joseph pushed aside the podium and tackled me, pushing me down. The ringing sound of a bowgun still lingers in my ears. Hunters, apprehend him!
Let go of me! I am your admiral! I am your leader! I am a hero! Respect me!
My vision. I couldn't see. Was it from the shock of being shot? I tried speaking out, but I can only hear someone yelling. Young Asher, are you okay? Huh? This isn't supposed to... Joe. His grip on me suddenly tightened. Was I shot? No, I don't think I felt anything. Sir Joseph, what is... Oh no. No, 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 no! Commander? He sounds worried. What is happening? Yeah? Meowster? I slowly opened my eyes to a horrific scene. Meow? Are ya okay? Elder! Elder! Hunters, get this killer out of here now! The commander screams with strength as the distant laughter of the Admiral fades. The commander also follows closely behind the dragged killer. I don't care what happens to him anymore. But the Elder... We need to stop the bleeding. Let me get the medic! Joseph... Elder, please don't strain yourself. Let me go get some help. Just... hang on. Joseph, I remember when you first asked me about plants. You were scared and very young. Now you have a place. Please stop talking, Elder. Someone, give me a fucking medic! Don't just stand there, please! Please, save him! It is okay. Do not worry, Joe. Joseph. How could I not worry? You're losing so much blood. Meowster, please rest. Yeah. I'll go get Grano. Young one, please stay with me. Meowster. Yeah. Thank you for staying so long. Elder, please stop saying this. Hold on. You can't just leave the village yet. We still need you. I can't without you. Oh, Joseph, you are strong. I am fated to die soon. So, I want you to keep going. The village needs you. Needs a hard working farmer. Elder, please don't. Are you being selfish again? No, no, no! There. It will be okay. I feel tired. Meowster! It is okay, little one. Meow, meow! Elder! Young Asher. The Elder calling out to me finally made me snap and move. I immediately stumbled, standing up as I tried approaching. Thank you for saving the village. Please protect us in the future. Elder! Elder, enough! Let us get you help! It is okay, Joseph. You will do fine. Hiya. Meowster? Meowster? This isn't happening. No. No, 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 no! Elder, no! This is a dream. This is just a nightmare. Don't wake up anytime soon. Please wake up. Wake up already! Wake up! The elder's final breath. Joseph cries out a loud roar with the housekeeper. With only us in the room with a few confused hunters, Joseph's scars begin to glow red. Joe? Joe. Guild hunters? I'm sick of it. Sick of all of it! I'm sorry, I just... Why? You just keep taking and taking my mama. My best friend. Just take my life already. This would have been fine if I got shot. Why do I need to stop caring? I don't want to lose anymore. No more. Please! Joe, he's tried reaching out to Joseph's shoulder to comfort him. Joseph swatted my hand away. Enough! Joe, I just want to... Don't Joe me! Weren't for you, you only listened to me and did not protect us. You're just like the hunters. You are the real monsters. Get away from us. Joseph, this is not like you. I just want to help. Said leave us alone. Sir Asher, don't come closer. Remaining hunters around the room suddenly unsheathed their weapons, pointing at Joseph. But leave them alone. That's an order. Jack comes over and tugs on my arm. That includes you too, Asher. But let him grieve. If you force yourself on him, it will only hurt more. I know how that feels. Joseph. As I call out to him, he only curled up to the elder's body. The housekeeper hasn't stopped crying while Joseph held the elder's face in his palm. He's right. I am part of why this happened. If I didn't, I need to give Joseph more space. You know, I think it all ends on like the same line. Yeah, it does. Did I accidentally kill a save? I didn't. I have to fix that gen save. Yeah. Here lies our first elder. He was loving, caring, and a father to us all. The grave is adorned with several flowers, items, papers, and clothing. It seems the villagers have been leaving offerings on his grave. Hang on, is my mic fucked? No, my mic isn't fucked. I don't know what's going on. Elder. I tried looking around to see if Joseph is around here. Jack did tell me he was here, but I don't think I see anyone. Did he already go home? Walk over to the elder's grave and notice several flowers are planted around it. Some of these flowers I'm not even familiar with it, but I feel like I've seen them before. Ah, right. These are... sure. Joseph! How am I not able to sense him coming? For a large man, he really sneaks way better than any hunters I've met. Snowdy seems to be carrying a small bag. What are you doing here? I wanted to check up on you and the elder. Joseph walked towards the elder's grave and added some dirt on the side of the flowers. What are you doing? Gardening. On the elder's grave? Yes. Oh. It's so silent. Joseph just focuses on putting dirt around the flowers. I've been watching Joseph work on the farm a lot, and usually he is a bit gruff on handling the soil. He also smiles when he works. But seeing him like this, his smile is practically gone and his hands were scooping the dirt as if it is made of glass. Joe, are you okay? I was about to approach him, but... Stop! I'm fine. Just go back home and leave me alone. Huh? Aren't you done yet? Even those 2 hunters are still there, and the one injured one is at my house. When will you all leave us alone? Joseph, what do you mean? So, never mind. Do you really want me gone? You already did enough. I don't want any more trouble with humans. I already had enough of that in my life. So just go. Huh? I'm sorry. Are you crying? Why are you... Can't you tell? We spent all this time together and you just want me away. I know I fucked up. I made a mistake. I hate myself for not being able to protect the Elder. Because of me, everyone is... You also tried to get away. Yesterday. Fuck, I hate myself so much. I'm sorry, I just... Huh? Joseph held out his arms and hugged me. It wasn't tight like his usual hugs, but he is also shaking. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Joseph, Stop thinking about it. It's not your problem. Just stop thinking about me or anyone right now. Don't think of anyone? What? That's all I've been doing, and now he says this? That's not fair! I shoved Joseph away, making him stumble. He was about to say something, but I cut him off. What the hell do you mean? I've been thinking about you all this time, and you just want me to forget all that? You can't be serious, Joe! As tears fall down and I focus more on his face, his eyes show extreme fatigue and tiredness. Look at you! You haven't slept at all last night, and you've just been working here. Have you even eaten anything? Joseph, stop trying to act strong. You did this as well when I fell down the roof. It's my fault that happened, and it's my fault for this too. So stop acting like it's not when you're clearly upset. You said you wanted to protect me too. Well, fuck that. I want to protect you too. Get over here. I grabbed Joseph's overall strap and pulled him down until he was kneeling. Despite his crying, I really want to make sure he knows what I want to achieve. He tried to talk, but I just hugged his head tightly, making sure I hold him in place. Asher, what are you? Just stop resisting already. I know. You're not okay. Stop trying to give me that strong bullshit. I am crying right now, but that doesn't mean I can't help. Lean on me too, please. I love you, so I don't want you to push me away. I'll keep staying until you finally get it. Is it okay? Of course. I want you to be okay, so I don't care of how much you want to hate me. Just stop pushing me away without talking. It's okay to be weak sometimes. It's okay to not be the strong one. You don't even have to show me. Just please stop acting strong. I felt Joseph's grip on my back tighten as he pulls me in closer. Soon after, I can hear him sniffling and breathe heavily. Only I didn't go that night. Should have blocked instead. And if I only just gave up. So fucking many chances. The other could have been alive. Now I feel so lonely. I want to die. I want to join them. Real quick. If you're having thoughts of wanting to die or hurting yourself, please reach out to someone. It may seem like shit now, and it may even be shit now, but please reach out to someone. It can only help. I just want to add this. do not suppress them. It may seem like a good idea in the short term, but it's a terrible idea in the long term. That is speaking from very personal experience. Don't bottle your feelings. I appreciate the help, though. It's good in the long term, it's terrible. Sorry, it's good in the short term, it's terrible in the long term. It can only hurt, it only makes it hurt worse. He wants to die? My mom and now the elder. Fuck. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I hate it. This life. I just killed my family. Joseph continues to sob and cry in my arms as I pat his head. I never realized this, but Joseph is actually... Oh my. I hugged him tighter, making sure he knows I'm here. I'm scared. I don't want to kill you too. That's why I want you gone. It keeps happening. Ones I love dying. I can't handle it a third time. Shh. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to die. And neither are you. I won't let it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. Let it out. Joseph? Whoa! Joseph suddenly put all his weight on me, which made me fall back. Joseph, what are you... Huh? He actually fell asleep. Thinking about it now, I guess it's normal. His eyes look like he was about to pass out, and if he was working overnight, I'm surprised he was able to stay up this long. I'm stuck under his weight. I know he's huge, so I should expect that already, but if I stay down like this, we both might get sick. We already quit. We already quit the guild. We said, fuck the guild. We threw our badge on the ground, so we already fucking quit. Considering that smell, is that fertilizer? So that's what he was putting there. From the corner of my eye, I saw Ridge walking toward us with a dumbfounded face. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit, I'm out. It's not what you think! I had to explain to Ridge that Joseph just passed out on me. Took a bit of convincing that we weren't having sex in front of the Elder's grave. Ridge finally gave in and helped me carry Joseph back to his place. Since Sir Largo was still resting in his bed, Ridge just dropped him on his bed instead. I sat down with the thud in the other room while Ridge grabbed something to drink. Here. Oh, thanks. He handed me a cup of somewhat green liquid. Judging from the smell, it's medicine. What? Nothing. It's just that I didn't know you were so hospitable. What? Never mind. You and your guild lingo. Ridge sat down across from me and took a sip from his own cup. What the fuck? That feline said it would taste great. Feline? That fucking white one with the tattered coat. Oh, you mean Grano, the medic. Yeah, him. Give me the saying. It's some good medicine that'll help body pains. No, I think he meant it is good for your body. Not good for taste. What? Let me see. Brought the cup to my lips and took a sip. As suspected, it tastes bitter, but I do feel better after taking a sip. I knew it. This is a standard potion. Should have brought some honey with me. Honey? Adding honey to this will make it taste better, but also increase its effects. You're also hard to come by for someone like me. I'll ask Goku. I think he brought me some honey the other day. Hey, is the old man alright? What do you mean? Fuck, how do I explain this? Alright, listen. When I heard the hunters finally let us out, I tried to find the fucking old man. Gary said he was at the elder's house. He tried to stop me and all, but I guess I didn't listen. I saw him there crying. I tried to approach him, but just fucking swiped at me. It was like a monster trying to protect his nest or something. So I just left him there, but I couldn't just fucking leave it like that, so I asked Gary. Tried helping Gary when talking to Joseph, but we just got pushed back. But where was the housekeeper? He locked himself in the elder's room. Tried asking him too, but he won't respond or talk. I don't want to force him either, because you love the elder just as much as everyone. I see. I've never seen the old man that upset. Eventually, we had to bury the elder. Fuck! You don't need to if it's too painful. Yeah. Basically, after that, he stopped eating. He just let these fucking bugs swarm him. He even abandoned the farm entirely. He just stayed at the grave planting flowers and actual shit. Like he was trying to make the elder grow like a fucking tree. Joseph. It's like he's slowly killing himself. Tried forcing him to eat, but he just smiled and said it's fine. It's not fucking fine. He's dying like a piece of shit. I want to help the old man, but what can I do? So please, Asher, help him. Ridge, of course I will. Fuck, sorry. I just don't want to fucking lose him. I might just burn this entire village if he dies too. Ridge? Don't say that. Look, I promise I'll help him. I'll do my best, but let's let him rest for now. Alright. Good. Can I ask another thing? Sure, what is it? The farm, he needs tending. I can't just leave it like that. Everyone needs to eat still. Of course, you don't even need to ask. Helped out on the farm in place of Joseph. Worked here a few times already, but seeing the farm in disrepair after being abandoned is really upsetting. Ridge focused on trying to make it better while I support him in anything he asks for. Once it was getting late, Ridge told me he would watch Joseph for now and to just come back tomorrow because I also looked tired. I wanted to stay with Joseph, but Ridge is right. I feel exhausted both mentally and physically. Before going home, I wanted to check things at the elder's house for a bit. I could still hear faint crying from the elder's room. It must be the housekeeper. Tried reaching out to the housekeeper several times, but he never responded. I hope he's okay. Do we want to start another route? We have 2 more routes. Do we want to start a new one? I mean, we have about 17 minutes left. Yeah, take your pick. I think we have, yeah, we have, Ridge and Leo left. I just want to end this on a good note. Okay. We're leaving the yellow one for last. Yeah, we're leaving him for last. We're saving the best for last. Once I got out, I keep hearing this weird sound coming from one of the nearby buildings. Ridge is orange. Oh. Wait, he's fucking orange? Hold up! Either my eyes fucking hate me, or he's actually orange. Or he's yellow. I don't fucking know. I genuinely thought he was yellow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on, let me check his sprite. He's the Tigrex. I must have just been extrapolating his, like, belly color. I must have been extrapolating his belly color with his rest color Because I'm a fucking dumbass. So, yeah, he's orange. He's very fucking orange. I thought he was yellow. Fuck. Yes, I was staring at his tits. God. Damn it! Once I got out, I keep hearing this weird sound coming from one of the nearby buildings. If I remember correctly, the housekeeper mentioned the houses here are part of the same old home of the elder, and they have repurposed some of them for storage. Someone moving something inside? I can faintly hear some boxes moving, but usually when you're trying to get something in a storeroom, it is a bit noisier. It's as if they are being quiet on purpose. I think I better check it out. Oh god damn it, is he masturbating? Wouldn't this be a breach of privacy? Then again, what if there is an infestation or wild monster that got in? I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if it is something bad. I gently opened the door. Hello? Ah! Leo? Oh, it's just you. You even know how to knock? I'm sorry, but I thought there was something happening inside. It's a storage house, you dummy. Of course there's something happening inside. Because I'm here trying to find something. But jeez, man, are you trying to give me a heart attack? Sorry. I mean, what were you expecting? Someone to be hanging here? Well, but I have this feeling that does happen somewhere. Sorry. Well, I can maybe make it up to you or something. Make it up to me? Very bold, aren't you, Asher? Taking advantage of me in this situation. Is this the part where I let you do things? I was just having some fun with ya. But damn, you're easy to toy with. Well, I can't help it, can I? Yeah, I am pretty irresistible. Right? I'm serious about taking up your offer on helping. The chief asked me to get something called... Leo fidgeted around the note in his pocket with his hand. I never really considered it, but they are so big. I know some Wavarians are bigger than others by a lot, but it's still a shock to see it up close. Garbolite, and another thing called armor spheres. Oh, I'm familiar with those. We use those when we need to upgrade our equipment. Never heard of them. We don't really wear any equipment. Well, need to. You don't need to wear protective gear? I think that violates some sort of safety code. It violates OSHA! If you're here in the United States, then you know what OSHA is, probably. And if you don't, you should probably Google it. It's literally workplace safety laws. They are violating workplace safety laws. I think that violates some sort of safety code. It just gets in the way. Then why would we need it anyway? Our scales already do the protecting for us. Not like OSHA's a thing here. Well, you know what? We're gonna make it a thing! Your scales? Didn't you hold my hand before? That's... Well, wanna do it again? He held out his hand. Even if I'm not holding it, the size is still much bigger than my hand. Let's make the IRS real. Yes! Taxes! Nothing was said. I just grabbed his hand and pressed his palm. Feels strong. This is exactly the hand of someone who works hard and proudly. Turn around, and it's pretty much exactly like he said. His fingers look and feel like a wyvern's. I'm still in disbelief that they are like this. Then again, I think it is very convenient if you have permanent armor on. I rubbed one of the scales with my thumb as if shining it. Looking at it closer, it is indeed a Rathalos skin. The lighting of the room makes it a bit hard to see, but I can tell this scale is that of a Rathalos. No one will fuck with us if we control the taxes! having fun there? Ah! Sorry about that. I immediately let go of his hand. Nah, you're good. You seem to be enjoying it anyway, and it'd be rude of me to let you stop. Did you prefer I didn't say anything? You ain't gotta be so formal. Besides, I really like the attention. He gave me another flex and a smile. You really do. I think I got closer to Leo. Anyway, we still need to find these two things. Oh, right. So we need to find the carbolite ores and armor spheres. Yeah, whatever those are. Well, do you know where the rocks or maybe ores? Should be around here somewhere. Aha! Leo brought back a large but also well-kept crate. It's a little bit dusty too, but from the sound of it, it might contain ores and rocks. That looks way too heavy. Huh? What are you talking about? This is pretty light if you ask me. Can even lift you up with one arm. Please don't. Here. He opened the lid and it looks pretty organized. It wasn't really hard to find what we needed. So that's the carbonara or carbolite. Yeah, that! These are used to improve weapons and armor because they are much more resilient to heat. Unlike other ores, carbolite is harder to find, and the only ones able to work with them are master blacksmiths, but recently they've been using more for practical things like Asher. What? You know, I don't really... Sorry. Right. He isn't really into these kinds of things. Where's the other thing? This, armor or something. Let's see. It's this one. Really shiny, this one. I like this one better. A lot of us, too. Not only is it used for armor, some traders just like how it looks and makes jewelry out of it. Jewelry, huh? Like those marriage rings and things? Well, there are other stuff than just rings. I think the most common I see in other villages are bracelets and necklaces. Neat! Guess all you know isn't just nerd dung. You're the one who said that. Right, I do want to ask you something. Well, ask away. It might be something I can answer. Considering they have been pretty much isolated here, I can understand why they have a lot of things on the villagers' minds. It might be a little serious. Oh. Sure, hit me. Here goes. What do you honestly think of me? What I think of you? The chief talked to me and Jin about your visit the other day, when you first showed up at the construction site. He was worried that we would be in danger since you work for the guild or something. Jin said he understood, but I don't get it. You don't look dangerous, just small. Small? So, well, I can't really say much yet. I've just met all of you, and I wanted to spend more time in this village to get to know everyone. Being honest, I can understand why the chief would be worried. I am the first human in this village for who knows how long. That makes me want to protect this village more. It's not only my job as a scrivener to record everything we can, but it's my job as a, guild member to make sure you're all safe. So I think of you all pretty normal. Really? Wait, really? I know that sounds weird. I might be weird too, but I honestly think you are all just what we need to protect. You're too serious with this. You really need to let go sometimes. You told me it's serious. Alright, I did. Yeah, whatever. This lizard. Well, I am glad you're okay now. After that, I wouldn't doubt you right now. Though you still didn't answer my question. I didn't? I asked, what do you honestly think of me? I guess kind, open, strong, hot? Now look hot? Hardworking? You didn't deny it, did you? The large Rathalos did another flex with his biceps. Despite being in a darker room, his silhouette and body really catches my attention. My mind started to wander to his arms, then chest. Think about it now. Is he okay with me actually touching him? Might be too curious now, but my chest keeps pounding fast. I immediately shook my head before I looked lower. Don't you have a job to do? Let's just go now. Let me just carry these to the site. As much as I want to keep being your eye candy, I got a job to do. Yeah, we don't want Gerald to be... What? Did I hear that right? Crap, I guess I got busted for staring, but the candy was sweet. Oi! Come on out unless you want to be trapped in there. Yeah? I swear I heard him say something. I grabbed my bag and followed him out. Ugh, thanks for helping me with this. You have anything to do today? I don't actually. Well, why not just come with me? Jin is up in the outer with this house if you want. He's flexing his arms again. It's not really a bad sight. You can watch me build more of these babies. Fine. And it's not because of you! Whatever you say! Why is he so flirty? Leo was carrying the crate with carbonite ore and armor spheres. Once he arrived at the construction site, he immediately ran to the chief with the box. I sat in the same area as the other day while waiting for them to finish. They really are working hard out here. My eyes end up wandering towards Leo while he works. He wants to show off his body, but now I just see him flexing in front of other Wavarians. They're swooning over him. He really loves showing off his body to the locals, too. I wonder if he actually gets his work done with all of this. I wish he can do that closer. What am I thinking? I need to get my mind back on Earth. I shook my head and continued watching the other workers while I write down some notes, but then... No slacking off, you damn lizard! Ow! And here he comes. Deserved. Yeah, but you gotta admit, you loved looking too. I didn't look. Please. It's not only written on your face, but I got you staring too. You! This guy. I love working on the village, but it does get pretty boring. Every day, me and my brother just keep working here, but because we don't really go out, we can barely do anything. That is true. They may have everything they need here, but that also means they never knew the outside world or anything at all. Some don't even know the guild exists. Wonder what I can do for them. It ain't that bad. You're here now. Me? Yeah. You came from outside the village and all that, and I still think it might have been the best thing to happen here since, I think it's when we heard what a faucet is. A faucet? We used to wash up in the river and stuff. Now we got both water and clean drinking water. Oh, that's good, I guess. Can't even begin to imagine a house without a faucet. Oi! It's a long enough break, kid. Time to get back to work. But I still got about half an hour left. You already used it earlier while trying to look pretty. It's fine, Chief. If you want, I can give you some flexing pointers. Uh-oh. No! Yes, sir! I have a strange feeling he isn't going to be eating well tonight either. I think I might head on back as well. Hope I didn't scare you, kid. It's not that. I think with me being here, you might get distracted. If you say so. Get some rest. You're always welcome here. Thanks, Chief. After he gave me a nod, I stood up and went back home. I really wonder how Leo was faring. Once I got home, I ate some dinner and got ready for bed. Before I get some sleep, I should probably take notes on what I did today. I guess for today, I pretty much hung out with Leo. Let me see. That should do it. Time to get some sleep. Sometimes you might think about your sexuality. Don't let it get to you. Be proud. Exactly. We're gonna leave off here tonight. It all works out. Stay safe. Have a good night. And I will see you all tomorrow.